Energica, the Italian company that will exclusively supply its Ego GP electric motorcycles for the 2019 FIM Enel MotoE World Cup, was center stage on Tuesday in Rome, along with Dorna CEO Carmelo Ezpeleta, FIM President Vito Ippolito, and Enel CEO Francesco Starocci. Driven by the success of Formula E, the MotoE World Cup will race at 5 European rounds of next year's MotoGP World Championship. There will be 18 riders, and the machines will be managed by 7 MotoGP satellite teams and 2 from either Moto2 or Moto3. For the first 3 years, the series it will be a cup with the possibility of a world championship further in the future. Races, distance to be determined, will be held on Sundays between the morning warm-up and the Moto3 race. At the heart of the Ego GP race bike is a synchronous oil-cooled motor with permanent magnets that produces a claimed 110 kilowatts, 147 horsepower, and 200 newton-meters, 147 pound-feet, of torque. The bike reportedly accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds and has a top speed of 155 miles per hour. Livia Civillini is the CEO of the Energica Motor Company, an engineer, and a new mother. Civillini was born into a racing family. Her father, Roberto, founded the CRP Group, now managed by her brother Franco, a distinguished aerospace and Formula One supplier. During the past decade, Civillini has helped create a new electric two-wheel chapter for Italy's Motor Valley, the area of Modena that boasts Ferrari, Maserati, Lamborghini, and Pagani. Ducati is based on Bologna, and Imola and Misano are also nearby. That weekend at Laguna Seca had the greatest number of participants in the electric series. The Energica project was born between 2008 and 2009 when the company created an all-electric racing bike called Equip. The first concept Energica was derived from the Equip 1.4, the electric bike runner-up in the 2010 European Championship and 2011 World Championship. Meanwhile, the technology has taken huge steps. The Ego GP is much more advanced and powerful. Every motorcyclist who tests the Energica is surprised by how powerful and easy to ride this bike is. The secret is a VCU, Vehicle Control Unit, we have patented that manages the whole vehicle. We worked so hard on this VCU and the ride-by-wire to tame the enormous power of the electric motor. At the Where Is My Ego tour in San Francisco, we received the compliments of Martin Eberhard, the co-founder and former CEO of Tesla. The Ego GP is derived from the Ego, a production bike that can reach a top speed 240 km per hour and has a range of 150 km, which varies from 200 km on the street to 120 to 130 km on a mountain road. The Ego GP will be more powerful and faster than the street bike. During the 2018 season, we will do several tests on MotoGP circuits with Loris Capirossi. There is a target to cover a minimum 10 laps, on a single charge, but I have my personal goal to reach. The electric facilities. We are going through a period of transition because the technology has made huge steps, but still the infrastructure is poor. The CEO want to show riders and fans worldwide that the technology is mature, and they need to trust electric vehicles as an alternative. For the first years, the idea is to focus on the development and keep the costs down. We are already studying the new powertrain that will be used from 2020. For sure. The electric motor gives you more freedom because the electricity can be produced in multiple ways.